Hi everybody, it's story time with Alicia again, and since it's March, it's getting close to St. Patrick's Day, so today I'm going to do a story and a song and a craft related to St. Patrick's Day. And the craft I'm going to do is also going to be, the supplies will be available at the library. They're available now if you head down right now. This is March. What's today? March 3rd, 2021, in case you're watching this later on a different day or a different year or a different month. But anyway, there's some supplies down there until, you can get one while they last. And there are these little bags that they hand out with a little do-at-home craft in there. So this week we're going to make these little green, which is how it's related to St. Patrick's Day, green stress balls made out of balloons, so you can squeeze your stress away. So it comes with all the materials that you'll need, like flour and balloons, and it's all in here. So if you go to the library and get one of these, ask them, could I have a take-home craft? They'll give you one of these bags. So I'll make that at the end of this story time. But first, I'm going to do a quick little St. Patrick's Day song relating to leprechauns, and our book is going to be about a leprechaun too. So the song goes like this. I'm a little leprechaun dressed in green, the tiniest man that you've ever seen. If you ever catch me, it is told, I'll give you my pot of gold. Okay, the book I'm going to read today is called How to Catch a Leprechaun. This leprechaun is not doing very nice things to these kids. He's being mischievous, so we'll see what happens. Here he is. The night is dark, the streets are quiet, St. Patrick's Day is near. I tap my hammer so you'll know the leprechaun is here. I'll pull out all your laces, put glitter in your hair. And when you walk around, you'll see my gold coins everywhere. Oh, man. Oops. You'll never catch me in your trap, but yes, I'll make a scene. I'll turn the whole place upside down. Your toilet will be green. Ooh. You painted the toilet with emerald green paint. House number 1, I'm going in. Really? That's your trap? I'm in and out without a doubt. That one was a snap. And now I think it's getting worse. A shoebox on a stick? I'll dance a jig and still escape. We leprechauns are quick. These kids are trying to catch the leprechaun, but it's not working. Another house. I fixed your shoes. Oh no. They really were quite smelly. I'll eat the nuts you left as bait and leave with a full belly. Now you're talking. Look at this. It's dandelion tea. But I'm too speedy for your trap. This tea is mine for free. There's a little hand. No, he's trying to catch him with the net. The leprechaun was too fast. I know you want my pot of gold. That iron cage was clever. But I've been alive 200 years. You won't catch me ever. Ha 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 ha, now you're getting fancy. But I'll escape with twinkle toes. It's a fancy pantsy dancy. She's trying to shoot unicorns at him, stuffed unicorns. It seems to me an engineer has helped with this design. Too bad this little leprechaun is going to be just fine. Wow, that's quite a contraption. Looks like the dad didn't work out so well for him. Your entire house is one big trap, from the ceiling to the floor. Nice try indeed, but soon enough I'll stroll right out the door. Sign says, totally safe place for leprechauns. They're trying to lure him in, to catch him. But it didn't work. The leprechaun be gone 3,000 gave me quite a scare, but without a four-leaf clover, I won't be caught in there. You'll never catch this leprechaun, impossible, that's a fact, unless one day a brilliant child designs the perfect trap. But who will that child be? Better luck next year. Oh, somebody's got to engineer the perfect trap for a leprechaun. It hasn't happened yet. Okay, our craft today is going to be a balloon stress ball. A ball you can squeeze when you're feeling anxious or stressed, and maybe it'll relieve some of that. And, you know, it's green for St. Patrick's Day. So like I said before, you can get the all the supplies for this craft at Cook Memorial Library. Just ask them when you go in, because you can go in now as of March 3rd when I'm recording this. You can go in. You can ask them for a bag with all of these supplies, minus the scissors and the funnel, are all in this bag that they will give you, and as well as instructions on how to do this. But I'll give you instructions as well. So we're going to start with the balloon, and you can, you know, stretch it out like you would with a balloon, and then you're going to blow it up and then let all the air out so that it's easier to fill. All right, so I've blown it up. I'm blowing all the air out. Okay, and then it's ready to be filled. So then here's the bag of flour that we're going to put into the balloon. And so what you're going to need from home is either, if you have a funnel, this works, a funnel. If not, an empty water bottle or soda bottle, you can, when it's empty, take this, you know, when the cap's off, you can cut along here and then use that as your funnel by putting, you know, the opening into the balloon. So that's one way to do it too if you don't have a funnel. But we've got a funnel, so we can do it this way. So then we take the balloon, place it over the funnel, and the flour tends to kind of get clogged up in there. So it's takes a little bit of time to get the flour in there. Okay, and the library gives you enough flour to do 2 balloons. They also give you 2 balloons. Okay, so we just start pouring the flour into the funnel. And I noticed what happened is it's not real easy for that flour to go down in there. So what I did was I have a chopstick, or you could use a pencil, and I kind of stirred, you know, stuck it down in the hole and stirred it a little and kind of poked the flour down, stirred it down, and then it really starts to flow down better. So you just keep doing this until the ball is as filled as you want it. And it takes a little bit of time, a little bit of shaking, a little bit of jiggling and pushing down there, and eventually it all gets down there. So I'll keep doing this, and I'll show you what it looks like when I've got all the flour filling up this balloon. Okay, so I filled this whole thing with flour. I carefully took the funnel off the top, and then you just kind of shove the flour down a little as far as you can, and then tie the balloon. There we go. And then you've got your stress ball just like that. So if you want a face and some hair on here, he's looking a little bare. We need to make this guy look a little more festive. So then that's when we take our scissors and our yarn, and then we cut just a little strip of the yarn a couple inches. And that's what you're gonna use to tie. It's gonna help you make the hair. Anyway, the rest of it, you take if you don't have the craft kit from the library, you can just get yarn. Like, you just need to have, you know, at least maybe a foot of yarn. You can use more. However, it depends on how little or how much hair you want on this guy. So you just start with the end and you wrap around your fingers, around 2 fingers or more if you want. And then until you have as much as you want around there. Okay, and then you take this little piece that you cut at the beginning and thread it through the middle of this little yarn donut you made, and then you tie it off. You can use a double knot. Okay, so then you've got this kind of thing going on. Then take your scissors and you cut the top. There you go. And you can have a parent help with this part. Parent might need to help with the whole part if it's hard to put the flower in, but maybe with the cutting and tying too, because it can be a little tricky. So, okay, this is our hair, and then we can tie that around the top of the balloon. You can use the end of the string that you had to make the hair, and then just any 2 little pieces would really work of the hair. Tie it around the back, and then you can double knot that. And then if you have a long end, cut that. And there you go. And, you know, experiment with different hairstyles. This is just the, 2 fingers wrapped makes hair this long. Maybe 3 or 4, or maybe do your whole hand and you can get even longer hair. And then if you want, you can even clip a little bit here and style it how you want. And then the last part is you take the Sharpie that came with the kit, or get a marker at home, and you can draw a face. You can draw a person's face. You could draw a little kitty face on there or something, whatever, a monster face, whatever you feel like drawing. I'm gonna make mine big eyeballs. I'm gonna make this one a big happy face. There you go. And then here's the other one. So if you get the kit from the library, you can make 2 balloons. If you have more balloons at home, you can make even more. And then when you're feeling worried or stressed or angry, squeeze these guys. So there you go. So I hope you guys like this craft, and I hope you have fun making it. All right, I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.